Hello YouTube, Matthew Williams here, bringing you a video to talk about the Drake's Island experience. Sorry it's taken me a little bit long, I've had a lot of things on, ended up looking after an injured pigeon with videos in the channel if you want to have a look at it. So I let the others get their videos out first as well, because I didn't want to sort of like, bang my videos together, because what I'm doing is I'm mixing together their videos. So if you want to go and watch their videos in entirety, you can. There's Exploring with Fighters, so Dan's video. There's Dark Arts Paranormal, that's Carl's video. There's Proving Demons, that's Andrew's video. I believe Steve had a video up as well, Steve RONIN. Don't know whether he just deletes his videos at the end. I did ask him, but he hasn't come back in time, so I'm editing it without Steve's perspective. But Steve is in the boat with Dan on the way over, so you get to see his perspective during being on the boat. I'm sure there's a lot about this one he just wants to forget. Don't want to go into it too much because I'll be talking about it as we go along, but the basic problem was we went out, didn't have enough time, it got dark, then it was a problem because people were scared because of coming back in the dark. I wasn't that scared really. They wanted to contact the Coast Guard, as you'll see. I tried everything I could to talk them out of that because we didn't actually have an emergency at that point. And in the end I did it to keep them happy, because Dan wasn't going to get back in the boat unless he felt comfortable, and at least by speaking to the Coast Guard we did get Dan to feel comfortable, and that's cool. I'm not going to blame anyone for anything that went on, apart from the fact that they shouldn't have been live streaming. I did say I'd say this. I said, you bloody live streamers, you're taking so much time that we've ended up being late. And it was hard to get them to stop even live streaming to get them on the boat, even though the police were there and I was trying to get them on the boat. It was like, yeah folks, yeah, and it's like, just put it down and get on the boat. But there we are. I mean, they wouldn't be such famous YouTubers with their channels doing what they do if they didn't have their live stream. So sorry, my phone making noise there, but that's the perspective I have. I've pieced together this video with 3 camera perspectives. I will show you a very high speed shot of when we went over. If you want to watch that at full length, it's a 360 video, and you can do that by looking on my channel. I'll send the links below, but I'm not going to put it in here. It's going to speed up through, then I'm going to cut to the 3 cameras of later on when we got back and it was getting dark. So yeah, enjoy. And yeah, there's no rights and there's no wrongs in this. I mean, the problem is we wanted to get out earlier and it was not good conditions that day. Perhaps we should have called it off, but as is the case with these sorts of things, there's a lot of push to kind of go on, do it anyway, when realistically I would say you probably need to be out there, if you're going to do this sort of thing, by about 9 or 10 in the morning, and you want to be thinking about coming back by about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. You don't want to be leaving anything later than that. And if you're going to do it in a boat, do some research. There's a thing called a neap tide, and we were very lucky because we actually went out on what was the neap. It's spelled N-E-A-P, tide. Look it up, because it's when you've got the least difference between high tide and low tide. Okay, and that high tide and low tide can bring waves in along with wind. Okay, so we were lucky and we picked just a magical day, and even the police said you are really lucky to be able to even do this. You wouldn't have been able to get out to the island in that small boat. It's like, cool, I don't know, I'm new to this. We probably would have had to have turned back, but because we had this neap tide, it meant that it was actually easy for us to get out to the island, or I thought it was easy for us to get out to the island. But you know, conditions were scaring people on the way back. Had it been daytime, wouldn't have been a problem. So yeah, with everybody wanting to film, couldn't get onto the island, tried to find a way to get up onto the island past this metal door, couldn't find a way to do it, ended up trying to traipse across to the other side of the island to see if there was a way around the back we could get in. It was all taking up time. We never got in. Maybe we should have just cut our losses and come back at least an hour and a half earlier. We might have been able to have just about managed to get the guys back in failing daylight then, rather than, you know, what happened was we actually set off in the dark and then I had to go back in the dark to get them. But there's no rights and there's no wrongs. We all knew what was coming by staying on the island so late, and we should have called it. Somebody should have called it, but none of us did. We let it drag on, and subsequently it made for exciting viewing. But in the future, I think if we're not getting to these places in the morning, if we do ever do this again, I'm going to call it. I'm just going to say, nope, if we're not getting to where we need to be, if we're not getting on a boat by about 9 in the morning, yeah, we ain't doing it, because with the sea, you don't want to bugger about. So if you catch me doing it in the future, tell me off. Anyway, here's the video. Thanks. This is just to show you where we are. We're in the UK. Hang on, I'm on the wrong side now. We're in the UK, in Plymouth, which goes out to the sea. So this is where we are in the UK. We're near Cornwall. This is actually, I believe, Devon. Don't quote me on that. But you see, you've got an inlet from the sea here, and the waves and wind were from the south that day, I believe. But they were hitting this breakwater, which was killing off some of the waves as they come up here. That's what the breakwater does. But you're still getting some waves coming up here. Anyway, the island kills off some of the waves in this area, but you do get them around here. This then will cut off the waves coming up here. So it gets better from here to here. But once you get into this area, the waves start. And so just to give you an idea of where we are. Anyway, anyone thinks that I didn't do a good job of navigating at night? Right, here is my navigation path that I took. So it's basically that one and that one. Now that's a straight line to the island, which doesn't work because you can't go through the island on a boat because we don't have teleporter technology. But this is kind of an idea of where we went round and up. So there's a few of these. Again, this one is obviously wrong because you can't go through land here. But give you an idea, I mean, basically coming around and onto the island like this. Yeah. So I didn't think I did too much of a bad job. The reason I called this up on my phone is because Google keeps a track of where you're going, because it likes to know exactly where you are. So I was able to work out from this that between 1718 and 1730, we set off from Drake Island. So I'm going to say 1730. I'm going to put that into my time for the current program I'm about to show you. So 1730, let's go over to the video. Oh well, I started this at 8 p.m. last night. Time is now 7 a.m. in the morning. I've edited it all, and I'm watching back what I've done, and it's still requiring a little bit more work, but I needed to tell you a couple of things. I think I should explain to you how I edited this, okay? I watched EWF's video, Proving Demons video, and Carl's video, and what I did is I cut them so that they were saying interesting things. I didn't, you know, sort of specifically pick points where people were saying overly positive or overly negative. It was just stuff that was very important stuff. So once all the gaps have been taken out, I didn't keep in things where they were chatting to people in channel. A lot of it was to do with, you know, sort of thank you for a donation, do this, do that, come on my channel, come on, all that's gone. So the main points that people are saying, their worries, their concerns, you know, what they thought about the island and the history, all that stuff is contained. If I thought people were kind of repeating themselves a bit, I kind of skipped over one or two of those kind of things. But it does come across when watching it. I'm looking at it now and I'm thinking, it looks like, you know, the guys are freaking out. They got bad things, nothing but bad things to say. But what you got to remember is watch their videos, because in their videos you'll see that there's a lot more pace between what they're saying. It's not all bang, 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 bang of worry or whatever. But it comes across that way when you see it tightly edited. Here, click, click, back and forth. Okay, but if you watch the original videos, you'll realize that it's not quite as bad as it comes across, but it's not edited specifically to make it look this way, but I'm thinking it kind of does look that way. So watch their videos, you'll see what I mean.
Take one of you back with me.
Right, we're live right now on YouTube. Guys,
Fuck.
we have been stranded in the ocean for a good couple of hours now, trying to get back from an island.
We weren't well prepared. Yeah, an island with a fortress on it.
And we've just started to get 4G again, so decided to go live. If you can see, I don't know if we've got signal properly. There's no one chatting yet. If you can see us right now, leave a comment. I don't want to
Guys,
this
I can't swim. I can't swim at all. Calm down.
Right, Steve can't swim, but we do have life vests. That's a good thing. Matthew's got night vision on. Matthew's got night vision, trying to see where we're going. Right, yeah. What we did tonight was
interrogates us as to what we're doing. We may have to say, well, look, boys, we've got to go back and get our mates. Yeah. So if you don't want us to do that, you'll have to get them.
Will we really?
I can't believe we've been out at sea so long. We're cramped in this tiny little boat. Look at this. This is how I've been sat, cross-legged. Matthew's on the end of the boat. And then you got
I feel pretty comfy up here.
Steve trapped at the front of the boat. I mean, as you can see over there, it's pitch black. That's where we come from. That's Matthew with the night vision. Alison with a £2 down. What were you thinking? Yeah, well, it wasn't.
Coast Guard vessels keeping a close eye on us.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Where?
They're there, look.
Oh, that's the Coast Guard.
Yeah.
Right, so the Coast Guard is actually about to go past us. I wonder if they're on the way to get Carl and Andrew now.
Big wave water.
They must be on the way to get Carl and Andrew. Right, Carl said he's not called them yet. Carl, we need to know 100%. Are you calling them or not? It's kind of serious, bro.
Well, that thing is, one person needs to go back with me.
They need to take somebody with me because I can't see the colours very well.
Yeah, the problem is Matthew's colourblind and he can't see colours. So he can't see port and starboard, so he could be...
I think the dock is over there, right? Yeah, the dock.
Or if they want us to go back for him, but going back for him is very dangerous.
Well, we're going to have 5 minutes rest. I can bloody tell you that when we get back. Before I go back onto the water, I just need a bit of a rest, a piss, a drink of fluid. You're going to come back here?
Well, I'm gonna have to. If you can't navigate without colours, you need me.
Yeah.
It's true. Call with the £5. Hope you get safely. Call the Coast Guard. Don't risk it. I know. I'm starting to think that I don't know what to do. Seriously, are they going to call the Coast Guard, or are we going to risk floating out another hour to sea and risking our lives? I'm so cold. Are you?
Dude, I'm freezing.
Right.
I'm wet.
I'm going to take the bags up to the car.
Let's just dump all this in here and decide. Everyone, what do we do? Do we head back out to sea or call the Coast Guard?
I'll leave it behind.
What did they say?
I don't.
Coast Guard.
Yeah, Andrew said we've got the keys.
I don't know, man. You know, we came here. It wasn't that dark. It was pretty sunny out. I mean, gray clouds. We got in there, and all hell broke loose all of a sudden. Like the clouds started becoming all black and started raining heavy.
I never took the light out of the bag, man.
Yeah, and the reason,
So, like,
I don't know.
gets
Yeah,
crazy.
it was terrible. It got really bad.
Right, chances are we're heading back out to sea. Not my ideal thing, but we're heading back out. Well, you're not.
I'll stick around here.
You can stay here, but me and Matt are heading back out to sea.
Remember that I've got a marine band radio here, which I could use in an emergency. And if somebody asks you what the fuck's going on, say mates are out there. They're on channel 16. That's the main channel. Yeah. So just say they're on channel 16, and they can speak to me. Just call for me by name. The boat doesn't have a name, so just call Matt. You know, Matt on channel 16. I'll go. Yep. What do you want?
Do
Okay,
you have a
but
power bank with you?
Well, tell him it'll take us 20 minutes to get back, but it's going to take us probably 10 minutes to get ready, 20 minutes to get back. So
Do you actually think it'll take 20 minutes, considering it took us so long to get back?
It might take a bit longer. You know, we've got to go slow because it's night time, and I'm using the night vision.
Well, at least we know which way to go back now, rather than crossing over them wrong bits.
Well, we didn't cross any wrong bits, actually.
Really?
No, we were perfectly
Then how did it take us so long to get back?
couldn't power it up like crazy.
Alright, Explore Me Kev 4, and thank you so much. Call the Coast Guard first
Go
because
slow.
get
slow,
difficulty, then
you know.
you call them anyway. Yeah, that is true. I probably
The
would.
thing is, if we hit a big wave whilst I'm powering up, you know, it's just stupid. So I gently took it sensibly back, and it was a nice smooth ride. It was the smoothest ride we've had today.
It was smooth. I've got to admit, it was a smooth ride.
But
Rocket
it's
Bird.
scary. It's scary. You've got a warship, a proper, fully armed warship goes past, and the Coast Guard has been up and down, going like, who's this guy? What's he doing? And he's been shining lights at the shore and everything. He's left us alone so far because we haven't called him.
Yeah.
You know, so he's leaving us alone. But there's going to come a point, he's like, what's going on?
Right, Rocket Bird, £5. Thank you so much. Ring Coast Guard.
We, in navigation terms, you call them if there's a problem, and you call them if you need to have permission to leave the harbour, but we don't. So, ultimately, so far, we haven't got a problem. If we have a problem, trust me, they will hear us. And there are people out on boats tonight. If I called 16, Mayday, 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 you'd have about 7 people immediately come straight back to you.
Really?
Yeah. So the biggest thing for us would be lights where we are and waiting for them to come to us.
Right, okay.
That warship would probably turn around and come back to us.
Really?
They drop people in the water and come over to us, yeah.
Alison with £2, thank you so much. Please call the Coast Guard. Dean Price with the £2, thank you so much. And we can just call them and they will be there within 5-10 minutes.
Depends how close they are, but there'll be somebody around. That police vessel is constantly on guard down here because of the nuclear materials around the corner.
Right, come on, let's just call them.
So to be honest, if they put the boot down, they'll be there in minutes. The police vessel is up and down here all the time looking for people, finding out what they're up to because there's nuclear materials and nuclear submarines around the corner.
Right, so there's plenty of people on the water that can help us. Right, okay.
Yeah.
I don't think it's stupid to ask for help. I personally don't think it's embarrassing or stupid. I think it's the right thing to do. I think it is a sensible thing to do. At least warn them that we're going to be out there.
Yeah.
Just to warn them that we're going to be out there.
Yeah, okay.
Honestly, it's not embarrassing at all. I tell you what, we've done well to get this far. To get back to dry land, we've done well.
Yeah. Well, all I can do really is say, like, well, Coast Guard are just advising you. We're going back over to Drake's Island. We've got navigation lights. We're a slow-moving vessel. We've got night vision with us. We're just keeping an eye out for other traffic. But we're. I mean, what do you say? I mean, it's like we're just a normal boat doing what we can do. A lot of boats don't even have night vision.
Well, right now it's like time is passing by already.
It is.
We've been
It's
talking for like 40
I say
minutes.
go. I'm like this year. Night vision, right, is something boats don't even have, and they're out there at night.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm one up on most people, to be perfectly honest. I mean, the disadvantage is, you know, I just don't have experience on a boat. That's the thing.
Right, let's just warn them. I'll come with you, but I want them to be warned that we're out there.
You don't have to warn. You say it on there. You just call them. That's it. Just call Coast Guard and just tell them what you want to tell them. Do you think it's a good idea?
Well, yeah. Can you not just tell them on there what's going on?
Yeah.
Right, do that then.
Yeah. Well, I'll have to do it then because I'm the captain of the boat.
Yeah.
So the embarrassment now lies with me.
It's not embarrassing, bro. Trust me. Okay. There's nearly 1,000 people saying it's not embarrassing at all.
Falmouth, good evening. Channel 0, standby.
Nothing embarrassing at all about it, bro. Don't worry.
Oh well. So I haven't got a call sign, see, because I'm not a registered boat, because it's too small to be a registered boat, so I ain't got a call sign, so I just got to call them. Coast Guard, hello, can you hear me?
Okay.
You really want to do this?
Yeah.
This is like...
It's not, honestly. I'm telling you now, there's over 1,000 people saying it is not. We're just warning them we're going back out there.
They're going to suggest, with limited experience, that they go and do it. That's what they're going to suggest. So it's going to be, right, they're going to say, do you want to do it? And I said, well, I was going to do it. My mate said, just let you know what we were doing, just so you're aware. We're going back over. But we don't really need to tell them that. But, okay. I'll tell them that if you think that's a good idea.
Just, yeah, I honestly think they need to know that we're going to be out there.
Okay, well, that's what the lights are for. That lets people know.
Well, I tell you, there's 1,000 people who think you're wrong right now.
Well,
I think it's just a good idea just to warn them, and I'm coming with you. I'm not saying we shouldn't go. I'm just saying they should be aware what is going on, that we're going to get them to that's stranded on the island.
Yeah. Okay then. Right, let's do it then.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Good idea.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Coast Guard. This is a small inflatable vessel calling Coast Guard. But turn it on to high power. Coast Guard. This is a small inflatable vessel in Plymouth Harbour, calling Coast Guard.
Hold on, I'm gonna get my bag.
No, they're not responding.
Station calling Coast Guard, Sam. Coast Guard, call again, over.
Yes, Coast Guard. This is a small inflatable vessel. We're actually on the public slipway in Plymouth Harbour. We've come back from Drake Island. It's got a bit dark. We've got some friends over there. We're just going back over, and we noticed the police vessel is monitoring what we're doing. So we're just letting you know our intentions to go back over and get our friends. We've got navigation lights. We've got everything we need, but just to let you know, we're going to be going down the shipping lane and dropping in, picking them up, and coming back over. Okay.
Label calling Falmouth. Can you confirm which public slipway, over?
It's the Mount Wise, beneath Mount Wise, over.
Yeah, it's label calling Falmouth. Roger. Any issues, immediately contact Falmouth Channel 16. Falmouth Coast Guard.
Okay, thanks very much. Over and out.
Okay, perfect. Right, that's peace of mind.
Yeah.
Right, that's just what everyone wanted. They're aware of what we're doing, and they're on standby if we need them. Right, let's go and get our friends. What's he saying?
He's asking us to change to channel 167.
So how was it? 3 hours on a deserted island with me. Hope it was entertaining.
Oh, bro. Honestly, guys, I'm just trying to out of show. Yeah, I got a blinding light. It's not going to work. Let me try reflect off something. I don't think it's going to work neither. Right, so guys, I think that's going to work. Yeah, we're literally stranded right now on an island. We've been here for like absolutely hours on end right now. Yeah, the weather's got worse. It's literally night time. We've been here all day. Yeah, it's not good. The guys have just literally got back to the other side. I think they're on the phone to Coast Guard or something. I don't know if they're going to come get us or what. But I think from what we've made of it, they have been on the walkie-talkie on the radio.
What are your intentions,
Yes, it's just a friend of mine is concerned that we let you know that we're going back over because we don't normally operate at night. We've got nav lights on board with us. I've actually got night vision as well. We had no problems going over, but he's just wants to let you know. He feels happier because he doesn't like going out at night. So I'm perfectly fine with going back over, but just letting you know we're out on the navigation. Going to go over, take about 20 minutes, and then 20 minutes back. We did see the police looking at us with interest earlier on, so just letting them know that's what we're up to.
This is my message received. Question.
What's going on?
What is your location and where are you bound, sir?
Yeah, we are beneath.
He's on the phone with Coast Guard.
What's it called? Mount Wise, the Citadel. We're on the public slipway and we're heading out into the navigation way and across to Drake's Island and immediately back. Same location. Over.
This is London Plot Control. That's a message received. Thank you. If you call me once you're at Drake's Island to let me know everybody is safe and how many people are on your vessel.
Okay, we've got 2 going over. We will have 4 coming back. I will let you know when we get to Drake's Island and when we complete. Thank you. Over.
Right. So by the sounds of it, it sounds like they're actually going to come and get us, but it's just not a wise idea. The tide's coming and stuff like that. And yeah, we're just trapped on this island. We've even tried to flag down passing ships and things like that, and it's just not worked out. But the thing is with Dan, he was like, yeah, don't call the Coast Guard, they'll charge us £1,000. Like, I don't know, I've never heard the Coast Guard charge £1,000 before. I'm just looking out for Matt's safety. Obviously trying to sail out here and come get us. But I thought I'd do a live stream. I've only got like 50% battery, so I kind of thought I'd do a live stream just to say, you know, if we don't make it, it's been good knowing you guys, and it's been an awesome ride.
There's no point in calling 999 because it's just going to put us through to the Coast Guard, who are going to tell us the same thing we just spoke to Coast Guard Rescue.
The best people you can speak to, they're the guys who've got boats that come out to us now. If we need it.
So yeah, I think this is got to be one of the most stupidest ideas we've done up to now.
Yeah, and they're on their way. It's going to take them probably about 40 minutes to get here, 40 minutes back.
So I think it's a bit of a daft idea. I think we should just like got Coast Guard out to come and get us.
Behind the chat, any negative comments, get rid of them straight away. This is not a time to be negative. We just need to get the 2 guys off the island, get back, and forget this ever happened. Forget it ever happened. It's been a good adventure apart from now. But I've got to hand it to Matt. Matt has done extremely well navigating through the fog and the darkness. So a big shout out to Matt.
Thanks to night vision.
Yeah, the night vision helped us a lot.
Yeah, we're going back over.
Steve, be safe here, okay?
Yeah, you guys be safe though.
We're gonna try.
My phone's charging, which is good. So
Oh, that's good.
Die.
Right, okay, you stay safe in the car.
And yeah, really, we should have got off first, you know, take it in turns kind of thing. And then, yeah, they got off. As soon as they got to land, they were deciding, you know, they're not going to come get us. So it's just like, come on, man. Just left us stranded here.
So what did Coast Guard say?
Well, we're not going to get any hassle off them now because we know exactly what we're doing.
What did Coast Guard say?
He said as long as he said if there's any problems, radio through and let him know. He said he's on standby in case we need help, but he's aware of what's going on now. He's aware we're going back over to the island. Yeah, well that's what I wanted, and that's what everyone else wanted. But
What phone's your battery at?
it's like
they're on standby.
80%. So
You can't ask for more than that, can you? They won't do anything unless they need to, but you probably find now we'll be probably shadowed by the police boat, which is not a bad thing.
yeah, the police boat should.
They'll probably shadow us up and shadow us back.
Yeah, well, apparently they've called Coast Guard and just basically said, like, you know, they're on the waters just to keep an eye out. But Are they really going to give a eye out? Shit. This is not a good idea, right? We did 3 man coming over here, right? And now it's going to be 4 people trying to get back through these choppy seas.
Yeah, 4 man, 2 backpacks, and then like all of Matt's gear. So pretty much, it's going to be a tough one. And then the waves are quite large. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
If the boat goes down,
People don't do stupid things now. Don't go ringing the police, right? We've got a marine radio here that's waterproof, and I can call the Coast Guard, and they'll be out with us in minutes.
right? Let's just get over there and get him. Boat is going. Boat is started up.
Thank you, Trevor. Yo, Trevor says that he's thinking about you guys right now.
Yeah, thanks, Trevor. We need Aquaman.
Appreciate it.
Right. We're ready. Yeah, keep the car warm. Oh, wait a minute, that's not my car.
It's like some kind of fashionable thing going on right now, isn't it? Not.
All right. So we're setting off.
Oh, wait a minute, that's not my car.
Yo, check this out, guys.
We're setting off any moment now. So yay.
Oh my god.
We're gonna do this. We're gonna rescue them. Right, we're going.
And like that, they were off.
I'm gonna turn my head torch on as well. 1 second, I'm just turning my head torch on. Right, there we go. Right, we're off. Ah, this is the worst bit because it's going out into darkness, into the black.
Let's do some history. So basically, this place dates back centuries to Napoleon times as well. So this was used as a Civil War fortress to stop Napoleonic invaders invading Britain. And its early days, well, I'd say early days, but it was used in World War I and II as an anti-aircraft emplacement and, you know, battery and barracks. Plus, it's got a prison on here. And it's pretty creepy actually, because in fact I'll go show you guys. Let's see if I don't like fall in the sea. I'll show you. This is pretty creepy. Oh my god! It's tight. Get through there. Check this out. Yeah. So this. 1 minute. I can't rotate me. But basically, this is used for putting dead bodies on and transporting bodies around buildings and stuff. This is super old. You see the body tray. So they would have obviously had some kind of like hospital facilities there back in the day, whether it's like prison days or World War I or II, maybe, I don't know. So that's pretty creepy. Original artifacts. So yeah, it's quite interesting. Well, yeah, the place is said to be like super haunted. There's been many like reports of like supernatural stuff going on here.
Oh, I hate going out to sea in the darkness. Yeah, come on, you gotta smash that like button if you want us to succeed. Hit the like button.
Yeah, we're actually on the way now. We're just coming up to the first red and blue big boys out in the navigation. So we'll be coming up to those in about 2 or 3 minutes.
Coast Guard are just checking in with us, make sure everything's okay, so that's good. I feel a lot more confident now we've contacted them. That was definitely the right idea to do. We just had to persuade Matthew a little bit because he feels embarrassed by it, which is not the case at all. There's no need to be embarrassed if you've got to just warn them that we're out here.
Yeah, the sea is the most powerful force on earth. I've been saying to Dan this so many times. I say, listen, don't underestimate the power of the sea. That's why I'm so frightened of the sea and just shit like, because I've had so many horrible experiences with water in general, like nearly drowning and stuff. You know, it's not the fact you can swim, it's just like, you know, hypothermia and just shit like that. And if you've got clothes on and stuff, you're just gonna pretty much sink. Do you know what I mean? It's not good. A lot of people underestimate it, and so many people die, you know, in the sea. And the thing is, like around this area as well, because we were checking on reports, so many people get like, yo, there's a boat over there, bro.
Exploring Josh, you don't know what's going on right now. You don't have the balls. You don't have the balls to do this.
No idea. All right, mate.
We've already dropped Steve. Steve was nearly crying at one point, bro. Steve was nearly crying.
He's calling the Coast Guard.
Yeah, he was calling the Coast Guard. Steve can't swim, so he was crying at one point to really reassure him that we're going to be okay. Every like is a prayer. Oh, there's a big ship over there.
What the hell?
That's a massive ship.
There's a bloody. That's probably that warship. Or
Is it the warship?
Liner or something?
It's either a warship or a cruise ship.
Yeah, man.
I figured I'm gonna go live and show my point of view for a little bit because this sucks. Yep. Wait, is that them over there? Yo, is that them over there? Oh, it's gonna take it forever. Oh, hey, what's up, guys? I'm stranded out at sea at the moment on a deserted island, and that is not clickbait. I am actually stranded out on sea. I know you all have been watching Dan's, so I figured I'd give you our point of view as well. I know they're coming. I don't think that's them. See them, but God, we've been here hours and it's freezing. Yeah. So
can we zoom in? Let's see if we can zoom in. Yeah, we can zoom in.
I know they're coming, and then
No,
4 of us are going to try
boat.
and ride in a boat. So we're kind of in the process of being rescued at the moment. Yeah, I know, right?
Yo, thank you very much, Dory M, for donating $2. I feel for you guys. Honestly, it's just the most stupidest experience.
This isn't a joke. It's really annoying.
Fuck.
So, how you guys been? Yeah, I just, like I said, figured I'd give you both perspectives so you can see what they're doing, what we're doing.
Oh shit!
Might as well just show you around. This is my island. This is MTV Cribs, and welcome to my humble abode. What would you guys like to see? Let's show you. So this is my driveway. It's actually a pier that's about 20 feet above the ocean. And then that there, which you can't really see very well, is my island. My torch is freaking dead, so that's great. So we're just gonna go walk to the end of the pier. I think that's them. That light that's moving out there, I think that might be them. Oh, I hope we have service.
Stranded out at sea, we managed to get back to land. We phoned the Coast Guard. We spoke to them. Right, there's our first boy, green one.
Right, are we facing the next green one, which is a
right? Yep, we are facing. We need
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that the green?
Yeah, that's the green. That's green. If you didn't already know, Matthew is colourblind, so that's why I have had to come back with him to navigate him properly. He can't see the colours, so he's colourblind.
On Drake's Island. That's Plymouth. It's about a mile away. What time is it here? I don't know. It's probably 8 o'clock. 8 p.m. So there's our rescue guide. The only problem is, right, and it's going to be really hard to see. Our platform is all the way down there, and it's flooded. It's covered up to about knee deep in water, so that's going to be fun. And then we have to try and ride this boat.
Connection, we have no. Trevor with the £1.99. Tell mods Josh is a troll. No, Josh is no troll. Josh. Oh, I can see the flashing light.
Yep.
Yeah, we must have.
Flash and wave it to them so they know it's us. That's us.
Yeah, they know it's us.
I think that's them.
4G on the other side of the island.
I think we've got the police vehicle.
I must say,
there as well. The police.
Yeah,
that's the police.
That big light is them. Oh, Karen, thank you for becoming a member.
Okay.
Absolutely appreciate that.
No, that's not Steve flashing. Steve is now in the car. We've dropped Steve off at the port. We are going to rescue Carl and Andrew that are stranded on Drake's Island right now.
Yeah, it's got to be them. Otherwise, that's the smallest boat I've ever seen in my life. And the thing is, we are riding the smallest boat ever. Oh yeah, if anybody wants to
there's another boat
donate,
there. What's that?
feel free. I absolutely.
There's another boat
appreciate
right
my
next to us.
action.
Coast Guard.
Yeah. Hiya. How you doing? Hello?
Where are you heading?
Oh, we're in contact with the Coast Guard. We're just picking up our friends. We ran a bit late and it got dark. So we intend for the Harbour Master and Falmouth, so they know we're going back home. We just said we're sorry about the...
Yeah, what is your name?
We're just trying to get them off the island. Sorry. My bad.
Blinded, sorry.
Sorry, my
What
bad.
is it you're doing over there?
We just took them over to have a look this afternoon.
Save us.
So we just, like,
Yo, the police have just stopped him, bro.
Okay, maybe the police.
Yeah, the
will
police
save
have
us.
just stopped
so
him.
The police have just stopped him for some reason.
Holy shit, let's go get the bags, bro.
Yeah, I can see the police lights from here.
just like knocked up and
them over there.
around.
They just turned the torches off. Crap.
No, it's privately owned.
Oh, it's going.
All right, okay.
Yeah. I mean,
It's on the island still.
yeah, it's on the island.
Yeah, we're going a bit close to him there. Is that all right?
Yeah, it's alright. I'm out. Who's over there at the moment?
There's two of our friends.
Two friends. And whereabouts are they?
They're on the jetty.
On the jetty.
Yeah. So do you want us to just carry on and pick them up?
Yeah, you carry on. We'll just call longer and just make them aware we touch base with you.
Yep.
And then go from there. You carry on.
Just really uncomfortable.
Okay, thanks. And we've got a call
By the way, keep me updated, you guys. What's going on?
back to Mount Wise. There's a public slipway underneath.
Oh, just over there.
Yeah, and I've got night vision here, so I can see quite well.
Yeah, man.
So we just haven't got perfect navigation lights. Thank you very much. We'll call you if we get a problem. Hopefully we don't.
Okay, so that's the police.
Cheers.
Yeah, just got straight. That was the police, and the police just checking what's going on, what we're doing. Right, so we need to start heading right. The police looked a bit concerned. They're going to follow us, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, guys, keep me updated. What's going on with the police? Dan's not live anymore. Hey, Carl. No. They ended their live stream. Apparently, they got stopped by the cops and they've ended their live stream. Something happened.
They've ended the live stream.
I want. Are we going to jail?
Oh, shit.
Are we going to? I don't know if we're going to jail. This isn't good. By the way, Marissa, hello, and thank you so much as well, Jackie. Yeah, donate for bail money, please. That would be wonderful. Because apparently the police are now involved. Oh, come on. It's not like we did anything. We're on an island. We're pirates. And we didn't even get a video out of this. Alright, I'm going to go out and see what's going on. Oh, crap. What's going on? Bro, it looks like they're sailing back. It looks like they're not coming towards us anymore. I don't know. It looks like they're sailing back, though. What the hell's going on? The police are following. Oh, Carl. Apparently the police are going to follow them all the way to us or something. I don't know. Well, come here, I'll tell you. They're still coming. Yeah, hashtag free Andrew, yeah. They're happy for him to continue. Police on the way now. Woo! Like I said, though, I mean, they should be pretty cool about it, but I mean, if anything, it'll make their night more entertaining. Otherwise, we'll go to jail for this.
What's happening? Dan's paying the fine.
Thanks.
The channel can pay the fine.
Thanks, Matt. I'll pay the fine.
Pay the fine in the channel.
No, I'll pay the fine. Well, I suppose we'll split it.
Fine, but let's see.
Oh shit. I can't feel my hands. What's happening?
Apparently the police they're coming this way, but apparently the police are following them back here.
Oh yeah, amazing.
No police? I don't...
Is that the police there?
Police is
Oh no, the police is behind over there. I can see
Yeah,
it.
the
Green light moving.
Here, I'll show you around. Stay live when they get there. I will, don't worry.
Yeah.
Right, so you can see the flashing, blinking light. That's both of them. The white light there is them, and that light there is the police.
Right, there's the police. That's what we're getting on. Oh my god, this is just one of the moments of just like, holy shit, what we're doing.
Police. Are they live again?
Oh, welcome to the Dark Arts team. Thank you so much for joining us on this crazy channel right now.
Billy, that is the strangest comment I've ever sent.
As I say,
You sent a chat. Did I miss a super chat? By being distracted by Popo. Oh, I did. Daisy May, stay safe and get yourself warm when back, please. Oh, thank you so much, Daisy. Yeah, absolutely appreciate the donations. They help a whole hell of a lot. I see we've made 14 pounds. That should get me a reasonable lawyer after all of this is said and done. Alright, there's Plymouth, and here's our dock, and I'm just gonna walk to the edge of the dock now. Hello, ocean. This is freaking stupid. Just got here. What's going on? I'm stranded out at sea on a deserted island, and that is not clickbait. That is not clickbait. I'm actually... And there's our rescue. There's a cop behind him, and then there's them.
Well, this definitely makes a difference to underground. We've been filming underground locations all week, and then to be... Well, saying that, it was underground with the boats, but to be out in the ocean is definitely a different story. Right, we got over 800 likes. Thank you so much for the praise, everyone.
Yeah, the police are behind us.
Yeah.
Just following us now. I mean, to be honest, you can't be in a more safe situation now. Police are following us.
Let's just show them around what we're standing on.
I blame those people.
Okay, so we're on the edge of the dock.
Yeah, I think someone's put on the police who's watching.
Yeah, I told you, didn't I?
They're stranded in the ocean. Get help! Oh, you can see the lights over there. We're coming for you, boys. We're coming.
So yeah, but I do appreciate you guys donating. Yeah, that's amazing.
So, I've got a power bank, but you know.
Oh, here they come. So I don't get it. Are they live still right now or no? Also, Elizabeth, thank you so much for becoming a member. Please enjoy your custom badges, discounted merch, emojis, and your Wilson.
Yo, who
Towards
is
the
that?
fine.
Is that
my
Matt?
God. Thank you, Kev. I definitely will need it because I have a feeling we might get fined for this. Thank you so much, Kev. Absolutely.
Oh man, the cops are falling down. This is not good.
Absolutely appreciate.
Guys, as well, check the description. The links in the description as well. If you want to buy some crazy merch, we've got some cool merch up at the moment.
You gotta be careful. There's danger signs all over this thing.
And also #3 Maybe that's what I need to start wearing more often.
Oh my God.
Doing this stuff. This is just ridiculous.
Woo, Wilson. Dan's still alive. Cool. All right, so now you get to see our end of getting rescued. Can we just ride on the police boat? I'd rather ride on.
I'd rather get on the police boat.
I'd rather get on the police boat if I'm going to be honest. At least those are meant to be safe.
Christ.
That's funny. Replica Wilson ball.
I wonder if I can rotate my phone.
Right. I'm careful on this.
Well, this boat has definitely done well.
Coming up.
It's not too bad in the water. Yeah, hi Dad. Hope you're okay.
I don't know what the cop is doing.
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Marina, thank you so much for the $10. No comment, just $10. Thank you so much. And Karen with the £1.99. Be safe and get back safe. Thank you so much. Oh, we will.
Thank you
We couldn't
so
leave him
much,
behind.
Marianne,
He
for
was an
your
option.
umbrella.
We
Absolutely
were thinking of
appreciate it.
leaving him,
Yes,
but we
our
can't.
deserted island.
Never leave him man behind. I can see them.
Hello.
There.
Dude,
I can see them.
it looks like, dude, that looks like 3 people on this boat.
beautiful content.
I know,
This is
right?
going to be a squash in this
Yo,
little
big up
bottle.
Joseph, rank more. Donating $9.99. Super, super appreciate. Thank you so much.
When we dock
I'll
up
definitely
here,
using
I'll
that money to
show
get
the
some
police.
like something warm when I get back. I tell you what,
bet
I'm
they're freezing
absolutely
up
freezing
there.
cold. We've been here for hours.
I know. Can I ride with
This is
them?
Absolutely
Drake's Island, by the
hours.
way.
I don't know how we
Expect to be
survived.
Yeah, can I ride with them?
Hypothermia's not setting.
Aw, come on, that's not fair.
On the island to film it, but we actually filmed the whole thing. The police are behind us.
I'd rather
No,
ride.
you can't
We can't ride with the police. See what I mean? This is what I don't like about the police. They're never there to help you out.
Don't drop the phone in the ocean.
Right.
Alright, we're
Be
coming
careful
down.
docking this
Holy
because it is
shit,
dangerous.
right,
There's some
guys, 1
spiky
minute.
bits. We do not want to pop the
This is
ball.
dodgy.
That's gone up, isn't it?
Yes,
Right.
the
One at a
tides
time.
risen
Just trying to get
a lot.
this right angle right.
This thing falling close.
So many guys.
Yeah, this is.
Holy shit, my torch is like running out battery as well.
Right, we're
Kind of helping.
Oh my
Right, let's
god.
go.
Oh,
Right,
that was
hold
a
that
bigger drop than I
torch.
thought it was.
Why are the police
go.
not willing to help us out?
My legs are turning jelly. That's really bad. This light is so bad. I can't see anything. And this torch is about to die on.
Oh my god, that step nearly went through. Oh shit.
Yes,
Oh my
please.
God.
I'll ride with the police. I'm riding. I'd like to ride with the police. Did they say we can ride with them? The police said we can ride with them. This is amazing.
Oh my god.
This is dodgy. I don't like.
So the police said they're going to sit close by us.
Well, so this is happening. Like I said, if you guys want to start donating towards paying off a fine, that would be amazing.
Yo, I want to ride in that boat. It looks good, man.
It's just us two, and we would
I want to ride in this boat.
we would totally prefer to ride with you guys if we can.
Yo, we're getting a ride with the police, bro.
But he's come back with me because he's holding a torch and he's just an extra pair of hands. So we could definitely get 4 on. Regularly do it. So.
Guys, what we do need to do, because obviously fog is involved.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Joseph.
They want our names, and Matt's like, do you want to do it now or later? We need to get off the island, bro.
Quite happy to help you out there. No worries.
Right. You get your guys on.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Right, the police want to speak to us when we get back. Sorry, I
Alright.
can't read any super chats
Here,
right now. I've got
bro,
to do this.
get it. Time up.
I'll read them when
Bro,
it's
I
tie
can't
yourselves
see anything because.
up. Boys, come on.
Andrew,
tie
do I
yourself.
hold my...
Boys.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Borrow Dan's.
I've got us.
Who are we riding with?
Come on, let's go.
Aw, they can't.
Got to watch out.
They can't.
Because there's some spiky bits on here.
We're all going in this. They won't let us ride with them.
Can I ride? Can I ride
Guys,
with you?
hang on in the chat a second. We're just trying to get rescued.
Can I ride with you? Thank you very much. That would be amazing. All right, Carl. Godspeed, bro. Godspeed. I'm gonna ride with the lovely police. Yes, I would love to ride with the police. Perfect.
Godspeed, bro.
Godspeed. I'm gonna put.
Okay. You're gonna get off with these guys.
1 minute, guys. Go, Dan, you got to shift up, bro. Yeah.
America.
Yeah, I think they said thing it in there. We need to get in here. Yo, you have to shift my bag a bit more, bro. Sorry, I've got it away from the thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm all good, bro. Right. 1 minute.
Take your name.
Yes.
The nice words.
Yeah, I'm holding it away from the side.
Okay.
Yep, it's all good, man. I've got it away.
Put the phone down.
It's all good. Right, still good.
Strangle you, bloody.
Yeah, no, I've got it. Let go. Right, yeah.
Push away. You all right? Thank you.
Are you alright?
Yeah, we're all good, man.
what we're going to do, on your way back, you're just heading down that way.
The police are there, Andrew's in the boat with the police.
We do need to just take your names.
That's absolutely fine.
Right, so still going to take you where you're going. Yeah. But that's, I'm just going to get your details, okay?
Yeah, no worries.
So,
Before we go in, is it? Before we go in? Yep. Yeah, okay.
We'll just carry on over
Yeah,
where
but
we
do you
were
want us
going.
to stop before we go into the harbour, yeah?
Sorry?
Do you want us to stop before we go into the harbour?
Right, so guys, my father been rescued.
No, he's American as well.
I'll switch positions.
Yeah, no worries.
Distribute the weight.
Going back over to Mount Wise, yeah? Okay.
Sorry.
Where are you going?
You warm enough?
Yeah, I'm
Not that I've got a blanket on board, but
Yeah, Mount Wise, thank you.
Reason. You've been out 2 hours already.
So guys, if my if this live stream cuts off, it's because my battery's dead. But I'll give you an update once I charge my phone. Guys, please smash that like button right
That's
now.
our port control, so they know. Obviously, you're over here, and they were concerned. Obviously, we've seen the size of your vessel because their CCTV is very good.
it's a tiny
But,
vessel.
they called us for concern for welfare because they were worried about you getting there and back, and obviously the fact that you've been on here and it is private land.
Yeah, I thought it was still abandoned to this day, just the way by it.
Now, the owner is actually in the throes of, they put obviously the new pontoons there, you know, the new thingies,
Yeah.
and they're going to, they're doing it up into hotels and things. So, I mean, it's been promised for years, but this guy's actually doing it now because he's got, if you're interested.
Wow, well, live rescue operation going on right now.
Charity.
Oh my god, honestly.
I'm just letting people watch our experience. I'm not filming any faces or anything like that.
There's an official visit this month before everything goes ahead, so
Yeah.
but I think it's sold out. I'm not sure. I'm probably hoping that they're going to do more because I've never been over there either.
Yeah, there wasn't much what we could see. We got there, door was locked, and we're like, oh, well, I guess it's time to go back then, isn't it?
Yeah,
And then,
well, this is that they've secured it. What time did you actually set out then?
oh, it must have been about 4 or 5, something like that.
So it was quite late in the day.
It's quite late, and it got dark very quickly.
Yeah, it did actually tonight.
We're keeping it.
I'm going to blame your live streaming for us being late. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say is you guys, look, they won't even put their cameras down to get on the bloody boat. With police there.
Mate, you know full well that the action never ends.
My God.
Have to film everything from start to finish. Has to be done.
A little bit of adventure, but wasn't expecting to get stuck on the island for a few hours.
Yeah, temperature's dropping as well tonight.
Yeah, I knew it would be getting cold quickly. I mean, it's noble of them thinking that, you know, they would come and get us. They didn't want to at first because they were worried about.
Yeah, it's not a very big vessel, and you know, you're looking tonight. Actually, the wind is
Really
died down.
bad,
It's a bit
yeah.
windier earlier. It's not a nice place to be. This place in the night time.
So how did you get out there? Did they take you out there?
We did 2 runs on the boat, but
On that boat?
on that boat, yeah. So back and forth. But the thing is, after it got dark, he didn't want to drive out here by himself to get us, and so it just got really risky. So we called some people. We're just trying to determine what the best course of action was.
Yeah, as I say, we've at least we've got some life jackets on and that.
Oh yeah, we
Just need some names to the port control.
we made the effort to get life jackets and everything, but
It's really up to them what they're going to do. It's nothing to do with us really, but because it is private land, so we can only ask you to leave, and here you are. So,
oh yeah, we
that
left.
kind of
I'm happy to leave.
Yeah.
Happy to leave.
Yeah. It gets a very desolate place to big about.
Yeah.
Because they've got some pen and paper, so.
Okay.
We just need some names just to give the control.
That's absolutely fine.
And I think the reason why you guys, I don't know obviously whether you heard, but Falmouth Coast Guard's involved because it is a concern for welfare, obviously size of vessel in the night time. And obviously because Long Room tonight are having issues with their radio.
What?
Say again.
Going round the headlights to the next harbour, yeah?
Yeah, just keep coming.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll follow behind you if you want.
And then we control from 41 Alpha, that's the place there, control complete the
This is yeah, quite the scary experience. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, apparently the police are having general chit chat with Andrew, trying to obviously pry some information out of him, like the police usually do.
That was small. Yeah, it was.
So do you guys have to ride out here all night, or do you actually get to just post up somewhere and not only come out when you get a call?
We go out a couple of times a night.
Yeah.
Things like that.
Okay.
Very much depends on the day.
Yeah. We go out at whatever time of the night and we have a patrol area, so
Gotcha.
we just had to come out tonight to escort the ship. That's why I'm surprised we didn't see you on the way over.
Oh, was it the big Navy ship that went by?
Sorry?
Was it that massive Navy ship that went by you had to escort? Yeah. It's a big one, that. Oh, God. I feel so bad for them. That is not a comfortable ride. That is not a comfortable ride at all.
That's a good job it hasn't been blown up. And, yeah. Otherwise, I would have been a bit unsafe.
Well, the thing is, we've actually taken it out quite a bit. This is the first time we've ever done it on waters this big. But I mean, we've gone around like Bristol and stuff, like in the rivers and everything, and it seemed all right. And the water seemed somewhat chilled out today. But
So, are you recording us, by the way?
I'm not recording. It's literally pointed to the ground. I am live. Just people just watching because they were concerned for my safety, so they get to know. But it's not pointed at any of you guys whatsoever.
A live feed.
Yeah, basically. But no, I wouldn't disrespect you guys by pointing it at you.
Guys! Can you come out? It's gonna go over here.
The big boat. Oh.
These lads.
Yeah.
They might transfer him. It's probably military police.
He's going into military police. I think Andrew's being taken by military police. I don't know what's going on. What is going on here?
Which what get off? We don't want no details, mate.
I'm trying to zoom out. There we go. What the hell is wrong with
We're
this?
really gonna take our details out.
Hold on a second, guys. I'm trying to zoom out. There we go.
Let's take the piss out. Let's take it.
Biscuit.
ASL guys, asexual.
Where are we going?
Chopper.
Okay. Beside your boat, yeah?
You've got to get to the side of the boat. I don't think it's time to do this once and I get sick shit. You know what, being that big thing. Yo, are we actually going backwards out?
Okay.
Can we not do it dry land?
Just a sec. Yeah, but they can't get out of their boat, can they?
All right, okay.
I think we'll float over you.
If one of you just hold on to this.
Thanks. Any second. Thanks a lot. Hey, nice to meet you anyway, a bit closer up.
I'd love to about 4 years now.
This is alright, isn't it? Just cruising around all night.
We do have plans.
I'm blaming them because they won't stop YouTube streaming. And this is what caused the whole delay because they won't stop. They won't even stop to get in the boat. And I'm like, put the camera down.
Famous for this.
Yeah.
You're not going to make any money with it. Good looking for a start.
Yeah, true. That's something we like.
Right.
Wow, police officer wants you, that's cool.
Don't drop your phone.
Hold on a second, everyone. I'm just trying to sort this out because the screen's wet. There we go.
Just hold on to that a minute. Watch your hand.
Thanks a lot. Nice to meet you anyway.
Yeah, I've lived here about 4 years now, so.
Giving out addresses, I can't have it on
Because they won't stop YouTube streaming.
I was making
this is what caused the whole delay because they won't stop. They won't even stop to get in the boat. And I'm like, put the camera down.
I'm not letting anyone have Andrew's address.
You're not going to make any money.
Sorry, everyone.
Yeah, true. That's something we like.
Andrew's giving out his address. I don't want anyone to say anything in the house. Sorry, everyone. Okay, that's some details done. Oh, I need to do calls in a second.
I should mute the mic thing. I'm going to mute it for a second.
Okay, any middle names?
Yeah. So Dad, how's it like at home? I'm guessing it's better conditions than this.
Alright. Thank you. Thanks, Carl.
Yeah, everyone, I'm currently muting the audio because we're giving out our addresses to the police, so prepare for some muted audio for now. If everyone in the comments can let people know that's what we're doing.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, Manchester, because it's basically the only 6-1.
Yeah, we're out at sea. I got to ride on the police boat, so I feel much safer than these three in the dinghy.
Yeah, but it's 07593.
You guys go?
Hey, you have to come over to my channel.
Oh yeah, Dan's still alive at the moment, that's for sure.
You are streaming as well.
Yeah, this was one of the scenarios that we couldn't save ourselves very well out of. Move out your way.
Right, so are we all good?
Just got one more to go. Sorry, it's Daniel Dixon.
Oh, wait. Let me...
Should have a card tonight.
Right, it's better than doing nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, so we'll make our way back that way then.
Yeah, should I follow you? Okay.
Right. Good luck, guys. Don't sink the ship.
Sorry, miss for that.
Dan is still alive.
We're still live. We're going to be live the whole way, I think. Steve, we are on the way, but beware, police will be attending the vehicles right now. If they're not already there, bro, police will be at the vehicles. I can't message you, bro, until I come off live. Message Carl. Carl sat here next to me. Oh, hi Carl.
Yo.
Carl here, Dark Arts TV, you already know.
So good. We'll say it 1,000 C's.
You know what is it with us and boats? We always have trouble.
This is like the ultimate boat trip.
The boat wouldn't start. I hope it's going to start again.
Just, you know what we're missing, bro? You know what we're missing? We needed rum, whiskey, and we needed to sing What I Do With a Drunken Sailor.
Yeah. Oh, it started first time. Right. Andrew's been taken away to the coast by the police. Never a dull moment on Team Fighters, you already know. Please explain where you are. Okay, we're in the middle of water. We're in the middle of the ocean. I've told the story I don't know how many times. Basically, we got lost at sea. We found our way back to land, dropped Steve Ronin off, came back out to rescue Andrew and Carl, and then we phoned the Coast Guard to let them know what was going on. The police turned up, and that's where we are right now. And I'm so sorry if I missed any super chats. I'm so sorry while I was dealing with the police. I wasn't looking at the screen. Poor Andrew is alone on the boat being interrogated by the police. Yeah, we just had to give our details in, basically just so we know why I was on the island. It is owned by someone privately, so under a civil matter, they've got to take the details. No, there shouldn't be any fines going on the island unless the owner wanted to take us to court, which then he could try and prosecute us and fine us, which would cost him more than what he would get out of us, which, yeah, it's not worth it. I missed a £10 donation, hold on.
So, yeah, thanks for watching. Thoughts on what you've seen? Oh, God, my back's hurting. Look, this is from an Explorer the other night. Gashed my head, well, scraped it quite nastily. Could have been worse. I've got a hot water bottle on my back because, exploring with fighters, it can induce muscle spasms from stress, yeah, no, it's good fun, but yeah, good few days of it, exertion, and yeah, you need a few days off. But as you can see, there were lots of different perspectives on what was going on. God, bloody, there's spots on my face. So yeah, life on the road, life on a boat. I think there probably should come a limit to what we're doing with the boat for safety's sake. I will be drawing a line if I see that there are bad waves out there. But, you know, it's very tempting for people to kind of push the bounds. But I thought we were quite safe, as you could see from being alongside the police vessel. The waves weren't that bad. The waves were actually a lot worse during the day when I was actually wave riding in, sort of, you know, like surfers do. You know, you sort of like the waves coming in, and then I'm riding on the back of it, keeping pace with the wave, because I don't want to be up and down, you know, so I'm kind of keeping with it, so speeding up in the boat. Didn't even have to do that in the evening. So it wasn't that the conditions were bad, it was that psychologically it was unnerving and disturbing for people. I didn't feel quite so bad because I had the night vision. I could see. Yes, it wasn't really good for me to be out there without colour vision, because if I had my GPS, which I did, in front of me, I could say, well, we're going between this point. But realistically, you know, you should be looking for the reds and the greens of boats, because just because I'm seeing something on a map doesn't necessarily mean that's what I'm seeing with my eyes. And yeah, you know, it's kind of better that Dan came back. If I'd gone on my own, I would have been using the GPS instead of looking so much for the colours of the buoys. Of course, once I got up really close to one, I could see it was red or green then. My colour vision isn't that bad, but it's a case of, you know, to do it properly, you are supposed to be able to see those colours. And of course, if a boat is coming, then if you can see that you're red to red, you're going to pass each other. So red to red, port to port is how you're meant to pass, I believe, last time I checked. So lessons to be learned. Definitely don't go out. Is that the dog making squeaky noises? Definitely don't go out unless we've got plenty of time to come back, and that would, for me, mean with the way things go and the way things drag out, that we want to really be getting on these places by like 9 in the morning. And then if things don't quite go right, and we spend a couple of hours messing around, you know, and then they film for a couple of hours, 2 or 3 hours, then we're going to be getting back on a boat to go home at about 3, you know. And then if things don't go right then, you've got till 3 to 5 of daylight to kind of call a Coast Guard or something in daylight. No more of this messing around at night if we can help it. But yeah, we shall see. You know, small rivers and things like that, not so bad, but and canals and harbours, but out on the ocean, it's pretty dark. It's completely different to what the sort of experience you have when you're in a harbour with city streetlights around you. I mean, that's very bright compared. Out there on the sea, I think a few people had their eyes open to just what was going on. As I say, if you want to try that, remember that the tides are a very important thing, and the police did actually tell us that we were very lucky because we had an extremely calm day, and a friend of mine who's a bit more sort of mariner savvy said to me, yeah, the day you went out was a neap tide, which is that it's the lowest difference between high and low tides. It's basically, there's a very small difference, and the reason for that is it's because I think it's 1/4 to 3/4 of a full moon. Could be wrong. Anyway, it's something to do with that. I'll have to look into it further because I need to learn this stuff. And basically then, if you're in that period, it's like the lowest sort of tides. And if you can find out on a map, when on an app, sorry, not a map, if you can find out on an app when the tides are least changeable, then it means you're not going to get any high-low tide changes. And if you can ride out on that type of tide, you're going to get a lot less waves, a lot less chop, provided that the wind is in the correct direction and isn't high. So, all things considered, we did pretty well for complete idiots. And yeah, we did have some gear with us, but we didn't have the specialist knowledge that I was hoping I would have got by practicing out on the sea in favourable conditions by now. We were just making that leap of not knowing that knowledge of, you know, when you should be out on the sea, when you shouldn't be out on the sea, and how to ride waves, how to hit waves. There's all sorts of skills that need to be learned there. So I'm not going to be keen to be doing that again until I've got that knowledge under my belt, or a much better boat. So that said, hope you enjoyed that. Hope it made sense. I mean, the way it was kind of working out, you know, sort of switching between cameras, but it was giving you different perspectives, different views. So that's my take on it. I don't blame anybody for, you know, pushing us to do this, but I think the lesson has been learnt that, you know, all those spirits are high and we've spent a lot of time and money to get down to these places. If it's not right with the timing or the conditions, just say no. And so thanks very much for watching. Yeah, still gotta get this sorted out. Thanks very much for watching, and leave me your comments in the box below. So, and please don't say you're a bunch of idiots, because we already know that. Constructive comments, please. Thanks for watching.